everyone, welcome back to the Blue Devil broadcast.
I'm Lily Michelson.
And I'm Casey Diaz-Campos.
Hope everyone had a great week off.
Finally, I got some time away from my schoolwork.
Agreed.
Speaking of break, there's no other way to celebrate than to end the last week with Spirit Week.
There were many fun moments with everyone participating.
To end Spirit Week, we had our first winter pep rally, Friday the 16th in the auditorium.
Let's send it to Nick to tell us more important details about this event.
I'm Nick Sclafani, and welcome back to the show. Today we're talking about the winter pep rally. This was the first winter pep rally at Huntington, and it was fun to watch. There was a 16-team bracket involving all the winter sports teams and some of the competitive clubs as well. They competed in minute-to-win-it challenges to determine the champion. The boys' winter track team came out on top as they took down the robotics team in the finals. This pep rally was a great way for the high school to come together before enjoying a nice February break. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome.
Now that we're talking about that week, we also had our spelling bee that Thursday the 15th.
Everyone who participated did an amazing job. Shout out to Anna, Sam, and Justin for catching these upcoming awesome clips.
What's your name?
I'm Mrs. Krasinski.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Oh, it's so hard to say. There's so many great students up there. Taught a lot of them. Devin, though, watch out. She's coming for you.
What's your name?
Mrs. Kolika.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Ludo.
Who are you rooting for?
I was rooting for Jessica, but now I'm rooting for Landry.
Who are you rooting for?
Personally, I'm rooting for Ludo. He needs to take back his crown.
What about you?
I'm always locked in for times like this. I just think I'm going to win it all.
Ancestry. Ancestry. A-N-C-E-S-T-E-R-Y. Ancestry. I'm sorry, that was incorrect.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Jeremy Gross.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Jeremy Gross. Jeremy Gross.
M-I-S-T-A-F-I-E-D, mystified.
I'm sorry.
Who are you rooting for?
I'm a judge. I'm impartial. I don't root for anybody.
So he's rooting for Landry.
I think Devin might be your second-year champ.
You are correct. Correct? Very good. You are correct. You are correct. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Correct. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Devin.
All right.
They check something to 10. All right, come
You know what event also had great participation?
Rachel's Cupid for the Cure dance?
Yeah, I was so lucky to be there and to MC it, so let's check out those clips.
Miss Antorino, Key Club, and English Honor Society hosted a Cupid for the Cure dance on February 9th in honor of Rachel Antorino. Miss Antorino's daughter, Rachel, was 12 years old and was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. Rachel began her treatment at Stony Brook Hospital, which is where all the proceeds from the dance went to help children battling cancer. Rachel passed away in August of 2018, but her spirit still lives on in all of us who attend these events. During this event, there were many performances, including a solo act by Leva Camerata, United Amigos performance, solo act by James Stensland, a solo act by Alex Tyne, competitive team dances from JV basketball, girls wrestling, girls and boys track, and bowling coming out as the winners, and the robotics t-shirt launch.
Doesn't that just really get you into the Valentine's Day spirit?
It really does.
Now to finish up the episode with some fun facts.
Let's send it to Evan and Rigo to tell us some outrageous laws that you probably didn't know about.
Welcome to episode 1 of Outrageous Laws Around the World.
A show where I, Rigo Maldonado,
and Evan Middleman
share and discuss the many different outrageous laws around the world.
That's right, Rigo. Without further ado, let us begin.
Did you know that in Colorado it's illegal to keep a couch on your porch?
What? Why is that?
The law was passed at the University of Colorado was bus.
Interesting. We can only hope that no more innocent couches are subjected to arson in the future.
That we can.
Speaking of the future, in Pennsylvania, it's a crime to pay a sidekick.
Hold up, the people that read your mind?
Yup, anything along the lines of palm readings and fortune telling in exchange for money is illegal.
That one is pretty crazy, almost as crazy as being unable to sleep in cheese factory in Dakota.
What?
It's a crime to fall asleep while working in cheese factories in Dakota. This law was passed by the same logic of falling asleep while driving. Why operate machinery when you should do under the covers?
True, they probably should have worded the law better. Don't fall asleep while operating machinery. While we're on the topic of driving, did you know that in Missouri it's illegal to drive with an uncaged bear?
Come on, who could have possibly drove a car with a walking room inside of it?
Listen, you'd be surprised.
Well, since you bring up listening, you'd be surprised to hear that in Oklahoma, safe dropping is a crime.
What?
It's a person is found guilty of secretly loitering in any building within intent to hear, annoy, or injure others that will be found guilty of a mismanner.
At least nobody in Oklahoma can get their ideas stolen.
True. Say, Evan, how would you like to wrap up the show with one final law?
Sounds good. In New York, you can go to jail for up to 20 years if you barbecue while it's snowing.
That can't be real.
You're right. I made that one up. Seriously though, in Alabama, it's illegal to sell, use, or manufacture silly string.
No way, that stuff is harmless.
That's what you'd think. Not only is silly string banned, but also confetti. This is because of a concern of people inhaling them, which can significantly harm someone.
It's time to conclude the first episode of Outrageous Laws Around the World. We hope you enjoyed.
We've been your hosts, Evan Middleman
and Rico Maldonado.
We'll catch you on the rebound.
Some of those laws were really outrageous.
I can't believe you're not allowed to have a couch on your porch in Colorado.
With all that being said, it's time to wrap up episode 11 of the Blue Devil broadcast.
I'm Casey Diaz Campos.
And I'm Lily Michelson.